Hello guys, this is that recording now? Yeah, maybe. Yeah guys, this is a second part of the note. So this time I will go over this one. So let's do this one. It's very simple. But first, when you multiply this one, you cannot just multiply this one and make it like positive 60. That's not gonna work. Because this is the imaginary number. So what you gotta do is you gotta write like this. That's the step number one. So let's combine this. I times I is I squared times 12 times 5 is 60. And then we're going to simplify this one, okay? So 60 can be broken down into 10 and 6, 10 into the 5 and 2, 6 into the 2 and 3. And when you do this one, that's going to be same as I squared times I have 2 squared times 3 times 5. Right? Now, as you can see, you can take this in order to go out of the, what's that called, square root. It has to be a pair. So I got one pair here. And if I take out this one pair, that disappears. And 3 and 5 cannot be simplified. So it's not a pair, so you just write it down. All right, let's simplify. What is I squared? I squared is negative 1. So whenever you say I squared, that's going to flip the sign. So it's going to be negative 1. So 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 times square root of 3 times 5, 15. That's what you're going to see from now on, okay? Usually, you're going to see either I squared or I to the third power, depending on how many numbers you have. Just what you got to know is whenever you say I squared, that's negative 1. So simply, this will change the sign, okay? So let's do this one. Step number 1. It's not negative 6 times negative 8. It's first, you got to do it like that. And then multiply. So I times I is I squared. 8 times 6 is 48. All right, let's break this one up. It's going to be 2 and 24, 2 and 12, 2 and 6, 2 and 3. So this one is I squared times, how many 2's do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3. Right? Let's do it. 2 to the fourth. So how many pairs can I take out? Twice. And if I take out 2 pairs, I got nothing left over. And I still have I squared here in the front. And inside the square root, I only have a 3 left over. So let's simplify this. 2 squared is equal to 4. And I squared is equal to negative 1. So 4 times negative 1 is negative 4 times square root of 3. It's like that easy. So easy. If you're confused, which I understand, it's okay. Just do it step by step. So I think it is your turn right now. Now pause the video. Try this one by yourself. Let's do this. At here, if you're doing by yourself, you might want to do 8 times 14 in your calculator. What is it? 112, I believe. Let's do this one. So it's gonna be, if I break this one down, I mean, same thing. I will just break down into 4, 8, and 14. I can just use this number as it is. In fact, I don't even have to come up with this one, but whatever. Actually, you have to. Otherwise, it's going to be too confusing. So this one is I squared times square root of 2 to the fourth power times 7. Now, this one you can take out twice. And if you take out twice, you got nothing left over, and I still have square root of 7. And let's simplify. I squared is -1. 2 squared is 4. So 4 times -1 is -4. Square root of 7. All right? All right, last one. And the most easy, I think this one is like I times square root of 12 times I times square root of 2 times I times square root of 6. So when you simplify this, it's going to be I times I times I is I to the third power times 12 times 2 times 6 is square root of 144. Okay? So let's do this one. 144. How can you break it down? 12 and 12. This one is going to be 6 and 2. 6 and 2. And 6 can be broken down into 3 and 2. 3 and 2. All right, let's circle all the numbers. So I still have I to the third power times inside the square root. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 to the fourth power times 3 squared. All right, let's see what I can take out. 2 to the fourth power. So how many pairs are there? 2. So I'm going to take 2 pairs. 3. How many times can I take out? Once, because I have 1 pair. And I got nothing left over, so that's gone. And I still have I to the third power. All right, let's simplify. 2 squared is equal to 4. And 3 is 3. I to the third power is same thing as a negative I. So let's do this. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times negative I. So 12 times negative I is going to be negative 12I. Simply like negative times 12 is negative and I. Okay. So that's about it. We're done with this. And I believe with this, you guys can finish up the homework by yourself. Homework? Not really. Just, I believe this will help you later, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll help you after school in tutoring. Yeah, that's about it. I love you guys. Bye.